Hey everybody, Andy Timmons here. Welcome back to Melodic Muse, my column for Guitar World magazine. We're going to carry on talking about some hybrid picking ideas, and we're going to go back to a very early recording of mine called Farmer Says from the Ear Ecstasy CD, and also on the That Was Then, This Is Now compilation on the Favored Nations label my buddy Steve Vai put out many years ago. So let's dig in. So this is essentially a 12-bar blues in A. And so each chord is going to be essentially a seventh chord. A7, D7, E7. And the first riff got the pick on the A string, sliding into that dyad of the third and the seventh. So F sharp to G, C to C sharp. And as I go to each dyad, there's a little pull out there. Got a little bounce. And of course, this one I'm using the pick for the low string, then I'm using my middle finger and ring finger for the dyad. Then when it changes to D7, so I'm hammering on. I've got an open A string, open A, then I'm hammering D and E. Then on the D and the G string, I've got that dyad, that's that fifth of G and C. And sliding up to the D. Then back to the riff. And to treat the E7 chord, it's all, there's a triplet, there's the low E, and then D to E on the A string. Then I've got the A on the D string with my index finger. Back to D. There's a sixth. So I'm treating that D by going from E to F sharp. Let's see. I slide into that F sharp and hit the upper D, and then slide down. So the first thing is just kind of falls off into a slide, then rearticulation. And then play the third and the seventh of that D7 like we did here, but into a nice 13th chord. You got the root, 9, third. I guess it's more of a 9 chord, isn't it? Not a 13th. So you've got the flat 7, the 9, the third, and the root on top. So that whole 5 treatment. 4. And then back to the riff. Back to the 5 chord. Another interesting double stop lick that I get into on the bridge where it goes to F sharp minor to B7 to D to A to E. And this is actually just using my right hand, meaning my fingers instead of the pick. So I'm basically playing harmonies with dyads. So that's over the F sharp minor. So I've got the E that I'm holding on top with my ring finger, then bending up with the middle finger. Real common thing to do in A, but of course sounds great in F sharp. And the second chord is B7. So I'm taking that same idea up a whole step because it's going from from F sharp to B. So I've kind of got an A major idea that I'm moving up to B. But now instead of just bending up from to the third there, I'm over bending. So it's up to the fourth. So up to the fourth, releasing it down to that F sharp and C sharp. And then the C sharp bends up to D sharp there. And the same idea up to the chord D. See that? I've just got the fifth of that D chord, then bending up from the E to the F sharp. And then the next chord is A. I'm holding that A on top and stretching down to that C sharp. Some people might want to use their pinky there, but because I've got that ring finger there, I just keep it there. But if you want to play, it may be more reasonable for your hand size. But this, for me, it's like the way the ring finger sounds better than scalar. And then the E7, same idea. So it's just right up the scale. The dyad of E and G sharp, F sharp A, G sharp B. If you want to play your scales in thirds up and down the neck, it's a great exercise.